Hey guys, Dylan here, and I've put together a video of my experience here of ordering full self-driving. Now, I've currently got enhanced autopilot, so I wanted to see what it was like to get the full self-driving and what that whole process was like. So in the following video, you're going to see my screen that's recorded and shows you that purchase of the actual upgrade. Now, we're in Canada here, so there's no subscription option, so you got to buy it flat out, and then according to Tesla you've got 48 hours to return it if whatever reason, you don't even have to specify a reason, if you don't like it, or maybe your kid got a hold of your phone and accidentally upgraded your car for you, so they give you a little bit of leeway there to return the product. So in this video I take you through that process of actually purchasing that upgrade, what happens to the car afterwards, a little drive with a friend of mine. And not gonna lie, it was really scary. So my personal opinion, it's not quite ready yet. I mean, obviously it's in beta, so that's the whole point. It's not ready yet, but I thought it was further ahead than it was. So in my opinion, not quite worth it yet. Eventually, I can definitely see the potential for it later on, and I'm excited to see what that looks like. But ultimately, I do return it, and then I will probably purchase it later on at some point. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. And anyway, so this video shows you that process, purchasing it, what it looks like in the car when you get it, an initial drive, and then the refund of the purchase, and then what happens to the car after that. So there you go. Enjoy. We're going to make the in-app purchase on my phone here for the full self-driving. This is the full purchase. I can't believe I'm going to do this, but let's give it a shot. See what happens. Go into upgrades. Go into software. Adding. Checking out. Picking a card here. And placing the order. Upgrades purchased. So we're going to see what happens to the car now. Alright guys, I just did the full self-driving upgrade, and the screen just kind of flashed. I saw the Tesla logo. It wasn't like a full reboot. It just flashed the screen to the Tesla logo, and now it says upgrade confirmation. Your autopilot package has been upgraded. So let's go ahead and see what those features are. All right, let's go here. And autopilot. There it is. Full self-driving beta. So let's turn that on. By enabling, big warning here, basically saying that very limited. Model Y is going to make lane changes off highway, select forks to follow your navigation route. All sorts of crazy stuff's going to happen. So let's do it. And yes. Okay, interesting. It didn't even... You don't even have to opt in. I thought you'd have to go through an opt-in process where you have to then wait for them to actually authorize your car, but it's immediately available. So there you go. We are in full self-driving. So I'm going to go ahead and take it for a spin and see what this feels like. There she goes.
We're going to be fine.
Oof. Unnecessary braking.
Wow, that was a stiff brake.
Probably going to die. Commit.
Oh, it's doing it.
Yeah, there's a guy back there. Oh my god.
How close was it? Oh, it's fine.
It was fine, but still, it's like, holy.
Made it think like he had to slam on it on his brakes, but now you have your hand on the steering wheel. Are you required to do that?
Required, yeah. And
right.
If you start getting all distracty, this camera's watching us until it'll start freaking out.
Now, is that a BC Canada requirement, or is that because we're running it in?
And stopping at the yellow. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Pretty smooth braking there for aggressive need to slow down and stop for the yellow. It's pretty peppy when it starts off, eh?
It's not too bad.
My head had a gentle bump against the headrest when it started off there.
Went through some roundabouts, and it was just...
Not so good.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to drive straight, take the shortcut.
Through one of the yields, like... Yeah, that's scary. I'm surprised it didn't freak out in the car.
Now it's doing 55.
So I can crank that up slightly to 60 there.
Now, you sure you want to put this on YouTube that you're speeding?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not like we're doing 120.
No.
Some of the sports car videos I watch, the guys have to blur out their digital speedometer.
See, it slows on corners and stuff too, so that's good.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's all it, right? You didn't
All
do
it,
any of that? Yeah.
Don't take the book there.
Yeah. I should have gotten that on the video.
Ooh, yeah, it's gonna have a little problem with this bicycle.
Well, it widens out a bit down there, so maybe it won't. Well, I'm gonna watch the bicycle.
It's going wide. It's going wide.
Yeah, give him a little room. Good job.
Bad.
What would it have done if there was a car on the other side? Would it have slowed down instead,
Yeah.
as opposed to getting in a head-on?
So, unnecessary signaling.
That's funny. It stopped right in the fire lane thing that we're supposed to be.
Oh, yeah,
this guy needs to turn.
Ah, shite. Disengaging.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a big red painted "Do not stop" on this area for the fire lane. Fire our engines to turn, and it stopped pretty much right on top of that.
This is manual. There's a Tesla behind us, so you should understand.
He's like, it stopped right on that fire lane thing. Must be in full self-driving mode.
Yep, re-engaging. Oh, we're gonna do a left turn up here. Oh my god. We might die.
Well, you insured, right?
Yeah, I don't want to go through that hassle again, though. It is mind-boggling, though, that the computer can do this.
Yeah, so it's finding the lane. And it's computing. It's not bad. Didn't stop too far away. It stopped a little further away than I would have, but not too much more. Better get up there, Tesla. This Tesla behind us is getting mad at our Tesla.
Oh, Jesus. Whoa, look at that. Look at that.
So it was turning into that turn lane. So it had to do a quick... So it was turning into the opposite, that traffic light's left turn onto the road we were turning off of.
It felt like it was going to go right into that yield or something.
And then it did a pretty vicious jerk to get back into the lane it was supposed to go in. So that was not super awesome.
No.
And not one of the more complicated left turns.
Easy.
Recognize that quite well, yes.
There we go, right turn.
Now this is a tight one with the cars here. Oh, he thinks it's a pedestrian there.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna have to turn tighter. Yeah. Not so good.
Alright, let's just stop that now. It's just pathetic. I don't even want to know what we do at a four-way here.
All right, I'm going to stop it here because we are definitely no longer self-driving.
Here we are in the app. I'm going to go to my purchases, and we're going to cancel that full self-driving because, as I mentioned, it's not there yet. Definitely not worth the additional costs. You know, we're talking Canadian dollars here. It's $13,000, and I already had the enhanced autopilot. So for everybody else, I think it's like $19,000. So yeah, definitely, I have to say, unfortunately, not worth it because the concept is amazing, and it does, you know, it does a lot of things great, but yeah, it's just not ready, to say the least here. So let's go ahead and hit this refund button. And we're going to choose unsure about upgrade feature. And save. Additional feedback. Let's say, okay, this is not ready. Too expensive for its capabilities. All right, here we go. Next, refund requests. I received $13,104 coming back. Refund. Request received. Allow 3 to 5 business days for your refund to process. Your upgrade will... Okay, let's see what happens to the car now. Okay, we've just done the refund of the full self-driving, and just waiting to see if anything's going to happen here, or if it takes several days for something to happen. I'm not sure. Last time it took, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes before it changed or added the feature, and now we will see if it's going to take just as long to cancel it. Oh, there it goes. Vehicle configuration update pending. So it's going to reboot. There it goes. Autopilot package is returned to its original configuration. So it doesn't even refresh this. Oh, there it goes. There we go. This is what it did last time. Just does a little screen refresh, or maybe it's going to do a full reboot this time. No, there we go. Not even a full reboot. So let's go to OK. Let's make sure we've still got our autopilot. We do. We have our navigate on autopilot. We've got everything else there. Looks just like it did before, of getting full self-driving and then refunding it. So not exactly a trial, like they don't advertise it as a trial, but you have 48 hours to make that refund. So if you want to try it out and you got a credit card that'll take 13 or however many thousands of dollars on it, go for it. All right, talk to you later.